The other guy I didn't put in there, but I probably should have put him in the same group, is William Boone. Guy that comes in, I mean, measurables, he's got it. 6'7", 340 pounds. He's a rock. He played 782 snaps, starting all 12 games for Prairie View A&M last year, receiving a 62.3 run blocking grade, a 78.0 pass blocking grade, and a 69 overall grade. So, I mean, you look at him, 425 pass protection reps, didn't allow a sack, only gave up 11 total pressures. Pretty good. Not bad at all. Now, again, you're talking about a guy having to go from the FCS level to the FBS level, and it doesn't seem like he was really able to make those inroads that we thought he was going to be able to make in spring. He was with the team, I believe, back in the spring, if I remember correctly. And so, he's a guy that is in a very similar situation to Lindbergh. He's just trying to show that he can be a part of the rotational spots or a part of the rotation at the tackle spots this season. And I think that's really a good goal for him. If he can become a guy that Carolina can trust, if they have to put him in there for, a couple of snaps here and there, a guy gets banged up, you need somebody out there in a pinch. Okay, throw him out there real quick. Let's see what he can do for us. I don't think this is someone that's going to grow into a starter, but I do think just like Lindbergh and Ja'Kai Moore, he does have an opportunity to maybe become someone that Carolina can trust as part of that 2 deep.
Yeah, I totally agree, mainly because his body suggests that, he can, even though he's coming up from Prairie View, physically he'll be ready to play, I think, at the ACC level. When you're 6'7", 340, you're going to be hard to move, but you'll be able to move guys on the other side of the ball. So I think what you like about some of the guys that they brought in on the back end of this offensive line is they're all different, they're all unique, but they're all capable. And as long as they're receptive to the coaching and they're motivated, then any one of these three guys, all three of these guys, are more than capable of working themselves into the rotation and being quality depth pieces among this offensive line. And that'd be a nice thing to be able to hang our hat on going into the season. And as the season moves along, is knowing if a guy gets injured, if a guy has to miss a week, that you've got someone that's capable and ready, and there won't be a noticeable difference in what the offensive line can do. So I think, I really like the way Belichick kind of filled out this position group. You've got a nice mixture, as I mentioned, of some youth, some of talent, of experience, some of it at the power conference level, most of it more at the group of 5 FCS level. But as long as he hasn't lost his fastball, his coaches are what we expect them to be. I think they can maximize the most out of this talent. And this is a group that I do think is positioned to take a step forward. And if they can do that, that makes life easier for Gio Lopez or Max Johnson. That makes life easier for Davian Goss at running back. And more importantly, it gives this unit a chance to be explosive enough on offense to put up the kind of yards and points they need to put up week in, week out to put themselves in a position, I think, to win anywhere from 7 to 9 games.